Boys, really bad result. Make what you want of it. Mourinho, does he need to go now?
I'm actually going to argue that maybe no. Because
why that?
Because it's an easy target. I mean, clearly the man doesn't know how to play Man United football. He doesn't know how to do it. And we've known that for a long time. The thing is, it's almost like the ship's sinking and you're trying to change the captain. There's more that's wrong with this club from the top.
You're not the only person to say that today. And where would you start to unpick that then? Would you start with the person who's in contact with the players every day, who's putting down these tactics, who's making these team selections? Or would you maybe start the other way around and leave Mourinho and say, right, let's get a director of football through the door. Let's look at what the Glazers are doing. Let's sort out this mission statement. What are we trying to do? Which way round would you do it?
So there needs to be a director of football, that's clear. Because what's going to happen now is all those people are saying that Mourinho needs to go now. He goes, somebody else comes in. What's happened when other managers have gone? You need another half a billion quid to revamp the squad, right? So you're implementing different ideas and you're leaving that with the managers. That's not how big clubs are run. You have a structure in place. The reason why Chelsea can have a fella that comes in and within 2 months is able, because they already have that structure in place. You have coaches and you have managers. This club has a manager that runs everything, and that ended with Fergie. That's gone. And the sooner we realise that and we have a structure in place which allows any manager to come in and to implement the philosophy of the club, then you're going to have stability. But right now, you get rid of Mourinho, you set yourself back financially as well. And City aren't going anywhere except forwards. Liverpool ain't going anywhere except forwards. Even Arsenal, right? So as much money as the club's got, unless you have the right strategy in place.
Do you agree with him? He's saying, be careful what you wish for. There's bigger problems than just Jose. Would you keep him?
Well, Jose does need to go now because, as you can see, we lost to West Ham. We shouldn't have done that. They've only won one game. Now they win against us. We got Newcastle on Saturday, who haven't even won a game. No one knows, they'll probably win again. And another thing is, I don't think Jose should only go, but I think other players should go as well. The players who don't play for the club, they need to go, because if they're not going to put 100% attendance, if they're not going to play for the badge, for the club, then they should go as well. Additionally, I think Ed Woodward needs to go because he's not doing anything. Mourinho wanted him to get some players in the summer. Who did we get? Fred. We've got the same team who we got last year, where we finished second with. But this season, we are just a mess.
Look, is this team good enough to finish in the top 4?
No.
The team is good enough.
Better than us.
The team is good enough.
Watford played better than us. Even Wolves have just come in, they play better than us.
At this moment in time, they play better than us. But Mourinho can play top
under his guidance, though. If you're looking at it with how those players' attitudes are and their mentality, under Mourinho's guidance, then do you still believe that this season, anyway, if we're talking about this season, we're good enough to get in the top 4?
Okay, look, this last week looks pretty horrific, right? This is the first time I've been in a long time. It's different when you're at a live game and you just see, you see the heart's gone, they ain't sprinting, the team's disjointed, right? It's tough times, but they can't really get much worse. I mean, look, fair enough.
Can't it?
Listen,
I mean,
no,
we're
listen,
10th.
Listen, you lose the next 3-4 games, it becomes untenable.
What happens if that? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At what point is where he goes, it's untenable? What point is that?
Look, one thing that this club has not done since Fergie is actually sack somebody mid-season. Apart from, say, Moyes, but that was when the Champions League had gone. That was like 5 games at Everton he lost, right? But it doesn't do that. So you're never going to get to a real stage with this, with Man U, where you're going to be out of everything within a few games, right?
And do you think that there's a possibility, though, that we could very soon be out of everything, maybe not get out of the groups in the Champions League, then we're looking in the new year, all we're playing for is the FA Cup?
No, what I reckon is going to happen is, if you look at today, performance shit, actually the result's okay, because you won the first game, had a draw, probably going to get through as second place in the group. Hang on. Probably get through the next round, right? Then you're kind of into February time. You're not going to sack somebody at that point, right? So as long as he's in the Champions League, he stays. That's what I think is going to happen.
So he's optimistic. He's saying that today he wasn't that bad of a... The result isn't actually that bad when you look at it on paper. It's a draw. It wasn't a loss. But we have to go to Valencia, who that doesn't feel as a confidence home. Obviously, you've got to play Juventus twice. And young boys here, so...
It's not bad in the draw, but the thing is, we've got Juventus. I'd take a draw against Juventus, not against Valencia. It's going to be really tough for us. We've got Chelsea after international break. We got Everton, we got City, we got Bournemouth. We keep talking about Bournemouth, but we got them who are playing better. It's going to be really tough for us. We played it quite easier teams, except for Watford, but we played it quite easier teams. But it's still, we're not putting any performance in. We're not putting the 100% that we should be. I know Gary Neville said that recently that all the problem happened after Moyes got sacked. I don't agree with that. I think it happened when Moyes got rid of all of our old coaches, because that's messed us up. Now we've been messed since Louis van Gaal and with Mourinho. And I also think that Mourinho, I know he's a good manager. He's done really good for Chelsea. He got us second last season. But the thing is, his tactics are not really good. It's not the Man United way. So, but the thing is, it's not just him that has to blame here, because if he gets Zidane next year and he ends up being as bad as this, what are we going to do? We're all going to be the same here saying Zidane out. We just, because we're so used to the Fergie time, it's like we're not really got, like, we keep spoiled.
You speak about the Fergie time. There was one stage where I thought, you know what, yeah, we've been spoiled off the Fergie thing. Now I'm seeing fans saying, I just want, not even just that, but I just see fans saying, I just want to see some attacking football. I'll take anyone. So we've gone from Fergie would never have done this. It would never have been like this with Fergie. But now we're saying, a lot of fans are saying, bloody hell, just get anybody who can play some attacking football. One guy said to me, even if we lose 5-3 to someone like City, at least I've been entertained. That is the level that we're seeing from fans now.
Yeah, that's because it's pretty, it's dire, isn't it? It's like you come here, you spend your money. That fella came from Sheffield. I'm sure other people have come from Scandinavia and whatever to watch this. Yeah, so you know, come to watch this stuff, and it ain't good enough. So fair enough, but you know, as fans, we know things change quickly. West Ham lost first 4 games of the season. I mean, man, you ain't no West Ham, right? But a team that's down on its luck can change it, right? The players on that pitch can change this. I'm not saying keep Mourinho. I'm saying be careful. You want to get rid of him now? It's a knee-jerk reaction. Don't make a knee-jerk reaction and make things worse, because it can get worse. You want to be mid-table, lingering around for the next 3-4 seasons whilst City clean up, probably win a Champions League? You don't want to be in that position. So I've got to have some patience.
Thanks for talking to us, man.
No problem.
Nice one. Thanks for talking to us.